Good evening, Dark Horse Nation. I hope you guys had a good day. It's Friday, June 5th, 2026. I hope you guys are looking forward to a fun-filled weekend. So I just wanted to share a few thoughts with all you guys today, and a little bit about history, my history. So 46 years ago today, my recruiter from the United States Marine Corps drove me to Charlotte, North Carolina, put me in charge of a ragtag group of civilians, and marched us to a staging area so we could board a plane to Columbia, South Carolina. Which is all fine and good. I'd been used to being in charge of people before in the manufacturing business of furniture, so it was no big deal. But we boarded the plane. That'd been the first time that I'd been on a plane in umpteen years, guys. The last time I left Oxford, England, as a matter of fact. So we boarded the plane, and it didn't take no time at all, and we were landing in Columbia, South Carolina. Now you guys realize this was very, very late in the evening. So once we land in Columbia, we are put on buses and headed towards Parris Island, South Carolina. And then you normally wouldn't get in till about midnight. It's dark. You don't know what the hell's going on. And then once the bus stops, you have a Marine get on the bus, a drill instructor that starts hollering and cussing at you from the get-go. Back in those days, they could do such things. And you were ordered to get off the bus as quickly as possible and stand on the infamous yellow footprints. So that was the beginning of my Marine Corps boot camp experience, and I've got to say it was rather interesting, to say the least, because I had grew up hard, had seen a lot in my lifetime, had already experienced death in my lifetime. You know, the Marine Corps boot camp, you know, it was something that I could deal with from an emotional state and a physical state of mind and body. I mean, I grew up on a mountainside where you had to be tough, you had to be hard, We hunted. I mean, we were good with rifles, and we were just naturally strong. So going through basic, I'm not saying it was easy. It was a challenge. But I've got to admit, if you are of sound mind, strong-willed, and able-bodied, you can get through Marine Corps basic training. And you should not be intimidated if you want to become a United States Marine, because that's one of the greatest honors on this planet. So, I was with platoon 3038, and I'm going to try to film this as the sun sets. I didn't set up any backing lights or anything, so I hope you guys can see. So I've hung on to this all these years, guys, and it just means a lot to have this in my possession still. And yeah, it's something that I am very proud of, and something that I'll always cherish and will never forget, But things change, and the way things are done change, and it's sometimes pretty good, depending on what part of the world you are going to be working in. Yes, everybody loves a good gas chamber, right? Go inside. You have to don and clear the mask and all that good stuff, then take it off and do jumping jacks and all this crap, and then you can't leave until the very last guy has got his on done and cleared. Then you get to leave. And of course, when you come out, snot's coming out of your nose, and guys are puking and everything else, and yes, it's very, very uncomfortable. Then you have the infamous confidence course, guys. The slide for life. Oh yes, that's the one right here. You guys remember from back in the day? Do the commando crawl on a single rope. Then the DIs down at the bottom would shake it, make you fall, make you hang there, and then when you fell, make you fall at attention. Oh yeah. Today's day and age, technology has taken a hold of the military, and that's probably a good thing. But then again, it's good to still remember the basics, like how to read a map, how to use a compass, and how not to rely on satellites in space. So I am very proud of this, and I would not trade this for any college degree whatsoever, guys. And I know you veterans who went through the same time, you would probably agree. So I was fortunate enough to get assigned to 3rd Battalion. And platoon 3038. And these were the men who turned me into a United States Marine. This man right here, in third phase, just to motivate us guys, took a nosedive off the platform of the Slide for Life, come up after he hit the water, had busted his nose, he was bleeding like hell, and it just motivated the hell out of us. This man right here, Sergeant Hawkins. This guy right here, he was a drill instructor that you did not play with. You have a good cop, bad cop when it comes to DIs. And of course, then again, Staff Sergeant Earl, he was more laid back. But this guy right here now, he would put you in your place in a hardcore minute. I'll never forget the time that we were doing the low crawl with the M16, and out of nowhere, he comes up and boots me in my ribs, kicks me so hard that he flips me over on my back, and he kicks the wind plumb out of me. And then he proceeds to get in my face and chastise me for letting the butt of my M16 touch the ground. And yes, that was an awakening that, oh yes, this is real. And he's also the same one. We were having an IG inspection, and he went down the squad bay with a big jug of that nasty brown Listerine, made every recruit open up. He poured an amount into each recruit's mouth, and then once he went down the entire barracks, he told us to swish and then swallow it. That was my first buzz at boot camp. I actually got high from the Listerine. So yes, that was a challenge. But I tell you what, guys, I would not trade that for anything in the world. And the places I went, the things I saw, the things that I got to do, guys, it was amazing. And these guys were amazing, yeah. And there I am, a baby-faced kid, getting ready to experience the globe for the first time, you know. So much to experience, so much to see, so much to do. I mean, it was a grand adventure, guys. And I got to say, if I was 18 years old, I would be more than happy to do it all over again. Even after stepping off those yellow footprints going into receiving, having them take all your possessions, writing numbers on your arm. We slept on the concrete floor that first night. And so you were like, what in the hell have I gotten myself into? But you took it in stride and you got through your day and went through the process until you got assigned to your unit. I was so proud to be part of 3rd Battalion, and it was a great honor to be part of 3rd Battalion, India Company. So I'll never forget that experience, and the 4 years that I spent active in the Marine Corps. It was a great honor and it was a privilege to serve this great nation of the United States of America. And I would like to think that young people today are encouraged to do the same. Be willing to protect your freedoms. Be willing to die for your beliefs and what you hold dear to your hearts. And that's freedom. But today being the anniversary of when I went to Paris Island, I just wanted to share that with you guys. And so if any of you old Marine comrades of mine are still alive and you watch my channel, I just want to say Semper Fi. So as I watch this setting sun tonight, guys, I'm grateful that I live in this great nation. There's no other nation on earth like the United States. No matter what people think or say about this country, it is still the greatest nation on earth. And you should never take this country for granted. So with that being said, guys, let's watch the sun go down. Be safe, be blessed, have a very safe weekend. And I will catch you all again soon.